causing the police problems as well.
What I need to say, somebody's on private property is, can you leave?
No worries. All right then.
Thank you. Recording.
We're going to
Who
call
are
the
you?
police. I don't need to tell you who I am. You're on our private property.
Yeah. Am I? Public road, yeah?
I believe.
Yeah, I believe as well.
You're welcome to get back in the vehicle. It is an invasion of your privacy as well if he's filming. To engage, just let the police deal with it when they get here.
Where,
You are invading our property by
where does it say
filming your
private
camera at
property?
me.
If you lose an argument, that's right, just stop speaking, isn't it?
That's exactly what's happening, yeah.
There you go. There's children down there being looked after by idiots like this. This lady here is dangerous. There's children down there that need protecting. Just stop recording this one.
Please,
No, I've restarted this one because I don't think you're getting the point of what I'm trying to make, and that's a concern. Because yes, and hello, and this is EA Audits. Welcome to another video. What have we got here? Let's go and have a quick look, shall we? London, not Southend Airport. I've sort of been meaning to pop in. So over there is the main terminal. There's a lot more to it, isn't there? Just to put it quite simply, it's not for me and you. It's for the Ochelance there, look. Because there is this jet, a private jet. I wonder if we'll see anyone coming in.
Yeah, so we have been here before, and incredibly Mr. Beast was there. Mr. Beast is a young American channel who's popular with the young folk. In fact, he's the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. That day, he was giving away a jet plane. Met these two individuals who reported that I had an IED, explosive device, to the police. Later accosted me down the road, stopped me under section 43 and searched me, put me in handcuffs and publicly humiliated me. There was also another individual with an obsession on...
We have asked you to leave site because it is private property. Can you leave site? It's private property. You're trespassing on
can leave site,
yeah. I've asked you not to film on the airport air station because they've asked me not to.
Yeah, we've got no jurisdiction over that, have you?
Right, that's okay if that's what you believe. Obviously, the secure areas of this site.
Not secure. They're not secure.
No, they're not secure. No.
Anyway,
What, to film children?
Yeah, law. What law is it? What are you trying to suggest?
You're just harassing me now.
No, I'm not harassing you. Fine.
Oh, you're filming children.
Your inferences are offensive.
Yeah, then, as a human being, I've asked you not to harass me. I'm filming you to film. So that's harassment.
Yeah, but you're at work, aren't you? You've engaged me. You came up to me.
But you're still harassing me on the way back. You don't harass you. You're harassing me because I'm at work. I asked you not to film them under harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing anyone.
You're making everybody.
It's not.
You're harassing me.
It's not harassment.
You're
It's
harassing
not.
me. You're harassing me.
Why am I'm harassing you? You're following me, mate.
But no, you were harassing me.
No, right, I've got it filmed anyway.
Yeah,
so
you were harassing me.
Well, I've got it filmed.
You're filming me all the way outside.
It's against the law.
It's
You know,
law.
like, come on, man.
Now you're trying to get me because that is harassment.
Right, because they phone police, and police are for criminal matters. I've not done anything criminal.
You have. You're
What?
harassing me.
What have I done?
You're harassing the staff.
Like this, I'm not harassing you. How am I harassing you?
You're filming children as well.
What
makes you want to go around and filming these things and harassing people like that?
I'll take pictures of airplanes.
No, you're trying to get me involved into a deep conversation.
Yeah, legally.
To harass me.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to do that.
You're allowed to harass people.
I'm allowed to film you.
Yeah, it's harassment.
No, it's not harassment.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's harassment.
Totally legal.
No, it's not totally legal.
It is totally legal.
No.
It is.
You're harassing me.
No, it's not. I'm not harassing
Yeah,
you.
you are. You're harassing me.
I'm not. You come up to me. You're shouting your mouth off in front of me camera. You know I'm filming. Yeah, you are shouting your mouth off. No, he's not shouting his mouth off. Really? Oh, yeah. Go on, get back to work. Loads of these cars just seem to be abandoned. That's the airport garage services, and this is the cargo centre. There's scrap metal lying about. Yeah, I think that is a cargo plane. Don't you think? A cargo centre, it is a cargo centre. Should be rather more secure. Off goes that plane. Yeah, for ages, look. Someone smashed that in, look. So, I mean, why do you think the security is so lax? It's a security zone, but I wouldn't feel very secure travelling from here. Any person's entering the fence without permission is in breach of the rule 41A of the Air Regulations 2007 and commits an offence under the Air Navigation Order of 2005, Article 95 in brackets 2. Vulcan bomber for sale? What? What the hell? I never knew there was this road down here. Oh my God, if we could just get a look at this Vulcan bomb. It's amazing, isn't it? 5 miles an hour and then please slow down. Well, you might as well just stop. It is like a ghost town, isn't it? What do you reckon? What do you make of all this? I mean, look at this. What a strange area. What a strange place. Well, there seems to be a tank. Is that a tank? Look at that. There are lights on in there, look. Not seen anyone. There's offices in there, look. And they're sort of like, they're still using paper piles and stuff. It is like it's like going back in time, isn't it? They've obviously taken out this panel Here it is. So why leave it open? The pilot's weather forecasting stone. Now, the stone is actually on a chain. So if the stone is wet, there's rain. If it's dry, it's not raining. So they've already beaten the meteorological office. If there's a shadow on the ground, if there's a shadow on the ground, it's sunny. If it's white on top, it's snowing. If you can't see it, it's foggy. If it's swinging, it's windy. If it's jumping up and down, it's an earthquake. And if it's gone, it's a tornado. It'll be just for the engines, maybe for the aircraft. And they've got a little cafe in there. Now, one or two little things to start with. That window's open, and that window's open. See what's in there, but it looks like an office or something. It's actually publicly accessible. Security. Fortunately for them, but as you can see, I haven't climbed over any fence, any gate. It is open. I'm not going to open that. I'm not going to open that. That would go against the rules. The rules are not to go through gates, fences, and I think it's about time we go and ask the security what on earth is going on. See them? Well, I don't get it. You know, an airport. This is an airport. You know,
let me try and help you.
You would expect like there to be like more security at an airport.
We've got a lot of security. But the way you come through is the private jet centre, so you know, if you went to there is a security everywhere, but if you go to the main terminal, there'll be a lot more security. But there's patrols going around, but yeah, there is security around. That's how we knew you was here, because of cameras.
Yeah, but like I was just walking along the pathway there, and then I just came straight in. Oh, it's starting to rain. I just came straight in. There's no
come through the barrier that was closed.
Barrier that's closed. Well, that's for cars, isn't it?
Yeah, but you come through the jet centre barrier that was closed, so it's a secure car park. You can just reach your car.
Well, secure. Secure would be like. I mean, even this isn't secure, is it? Look. Yeah, I don't want to break it or nothing. So security's coming, yeah?
They are. They can answer any questions you've got.
I just got it. So you're just
I work at the jet centre.
Jet centre, you know. So, I mean, it's weird.
So you was walking through the car park, so I had to come see you. Like.
Yeah, of course, of course. Right,
of course.
In fact, you know, like, look, I'll take this off, you know, because like it's not the point I'm trying to make.
No, I get it. But I don't want to give you any incorrect answers. I know the security around the airport, but I work at the jet centre, so I'm going to get someone from security to come around to answer all your questions.
Yeah, my name's EA, right? I'm totally all right, but I've got a few recommendations. You know that flying club at the end?
I do.
They've left their window open and the internal window open, and one of the side windows to presumably an office. They've got a Vulcan bomber in there. Yeah. You know what people are like, enthusiasts and stuff like that. I mean, if I was an urbexer, you know, urbex, you know, people who go around exploring empty buildings and stuff, you know, they sort of like, you know, bend the rules a bit. No. And there's containers over there that are open. You know,
I can't recall, I don't work over there, but if that's what you're telling me, that's what security, you can talk to security about.
So they've got the jet, right, so you've got the airport, that's the newer part, isn't it, right? Then you've got this part, the jet centre, is that separate, or is it all part of the airport? It's all part of the same. And then down there, the flying clubs and whatever, it's all part of the airport. One or two recommendations, I mean, you know, to put a gate or a fence up, or even just a sign saying to someone, this is private property, keep off. That's not going to...
there is a private property on the gate you come from the jet centre.
Is there?
There is.
If there is, then but what I couldn't read. I didn't see it. The only private property sign that I've seen so far... There's a tank around there, do you know anything about that?
I don't. Answers that
am I able?
Can give you, so they're on their way.
But it says security on this van here. Look. At last! Yeah, look, I'll put this back up again, right? It's a lady. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be a man. Is she nice? Do you know this lady?
I do.
Yeah, is she nice?
They're all nice.
Oh, I know. I feel a bit guilty by doing this, but...
Okay. Is this what you do then?
Well, yeah. You know, like this... I mean, do you not think that security needs to be a little bit tightened up? I mean, I'd noticed around the corner there was loads of fences and stuff, like, you know, barriers and stuff.
I've got to go back to the jet centre. First of all, I saw this gentleman in the car park, so I just approached him, asked him what he was doing. He's obviously filming, as you're aware. He's got a few questions he'd like to answer, so I've asked security to come and answer.
Hello, madam.
How can I help you?
I was just walking along the pavement over there, and then I saw the road coming in. So I walked in, and I went down the road here, and where the Vulcan bomber is, and walked around in, you know, thank you very much for that, thank you. And I was just wondering why the security's not, why is there no gate or fence or sign?
No, it's not permitted to record, do any recording about this area for security. I'm sure you know.
Where does it say that?
Well, it's it doesn't say freely in a display, but it's well known that you know how life is at the moment, how people are trying to do things.
Yeah.
For that reason, we not allowed anyone to record. That's obviously, you know, is matter of security. If people are looking, recording, it's because they want to know how to access and all that stuff.
Are you security?
Yes,
SIA security, are you?
Yes, I'm security.
Have you got your identity? You got your? Sorry. All right. Okay. I don't want to see it. I'm just wondering because I know that you can be in a lot of trouble for not having it on display. But you have got that on display. You all right, buddy?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Right. I was walking along the road here, right, and I came in down the road. I just saw a couple of people, man and a woman. They were looking around, and then I thought, hang on, there's a road going down the back there, and I've lived around here like a long time. I didn't know there was a road there. I went all the way down that road, right? Got all the way down to the Pilots Club at the end, the Flying Club at the end. Yep. They've left both windows open, madam, to security. You know, the outside window, and then there's the internal window. Right. I wouldn't be able to get through there with my gut, but somebody who's small, somebody who's nefarious, they'd easily get through that.
Why are you wearing a balaclava around your face?
Well, because like it's sort of to make a point that like I could be anyone, couldn't I?
Right.
I could be a, you know, as you said what people, some people, nasty people and stuff. Well, I mean, I'm amazed that they haven't been broken into or had their stuff.
That's why we do patrols all the time to stop people.
I've been here for about an hour, madam. Honestly, I've been here, well, maybe not an hour, but I've been here for quite a long time. I've walked all the way down there, and you know, I saw the cameras, and I was sort of, you know, making sure that I was doing this, I was going all like that, you know, so that if you saw me, you'd go like, what's he doing?
What's he up to?
That's right. And then thank you, because a lot of people don't. They think that I'm just trying to get a reaction. I'm not trying to get a reaction. The idea is, I mean, this is an airport, an operational airport, as you said, with things like terrorism, stuff like that. There should be more security, shouldn't there? There should be more. I mean, you know, doing patrols is all too well, but that's not going to stop someone who's determined to come in and cause something, you know, something bad to happen. And
we're doing here, isn't it?
say again?
By publishing that, you are giving an insight of how things are here. So you are putting the airport under.
Whose fault's that?
But you said you're going to publish that.
Well, whose fault? Who would be at fault for that? I mean, this is what I do. This is I'm a cameraman. That's what I do. I film a lot of things, film everything if I can. But I've got a little camera here. I forgot about that.
But you're holding us. Gentleman who's doing his job.
Well, he's doing more than his job, actually, madam.
And just we're looking around.
Right. Okay. A small point. Now, the gentleman has asked me to leave, so I'm going to do that because that's an obligation of anyone who's on your property, private property. And that should be, madam, your first port of call is to ask any intruder to leave. As a security, have you been through training?
Yes, that's.
Yes. Well, that's.
You know, because I'm talking to you, we're talking to you.
Well, you come up to me. You said about filming, didn't you?
To stop the filming.
Yeah. And you've got no jurisdiction on whether I'm wearing shorts or a hat or whether I'm filming.
Wear anything. The only thing is we are asking, our first step, why you are here.
Yeah. And
you said you're filming, you're explaining, and our next steps to say, okay, we explain to you why you are stopping here. Now we ask you to move on, to leave, to stop the filming.
Yeah. And you've got no jurisdiction on whether I'm wearing shorts or a hat or or whether I'm
Any person
filming.
can wear anything. The only thing is we are asking, only our first step while you are here.
Yeah.
And you said you're filming, you're explaining, and our next steps to say, okay, we explain to you why you are stopping here.
Would you like me to stop the recording?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you can see look, that's recording at this time. If I stop the recording.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you can see look, that's recording at this time. If I play a button, now it's not. I'm not recording.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
And is it possible if we can, so I can get on with, we can get on with what we need to
Yes, I can go
do?
and
Because
do
whilst
security.
you're here, and she can't do her security
I
controls,
cannot
it's
go
recording
around.
and added risk. Okay. But that's recording.
yeah, but the point I'm making is, how would you know if I had? I mean, I can get like a little tiny button.
Yeah, I know.
But you see?
That I wouldn't do that because it's covert. That's why I'm making it clear that I'm filming.
I get your point, but would it be? I know we've been as polite as possible.
Yeah, I've got to leave. I've got to leave.
The
Thank
gentleman
you very
before
much.
asked him the same.
So again.
The gentleman that came from the other side to ask you to also to stop and to leave.
He can ask me to leave. He can order me to leave, and if I don't, then use reasonable force to make it happen. And I'm not going to come to that. but the thing about the filming, eh?
Did you stop recording that one too, please?
You want me to stop recording this one? You want me to stop recording this one?
Yes, please. Thank
No,
you.
I've restarted this one because I don't think you're getting the point of what I'm trying to make, and
We
that's a
understand,
concern
but then
because
do-
I've had my sisters flown from here before.
You came and you checked and you only make the point that you were very close to.
Am I allowed to wear a hat?
I get your point. Please, my friend. Thank you very much.
I can leave, but you know.
Yeah, I get your
Okay,
point.
okay. You know, I've had family leave
I
from
know,
this
I know,
airport.
I know, and we're showing you respect, and I get
Yeah.
your point. But thank you very much.
That's right. I don't want to fall out with
I know you don't
anyone,
want to push us any further.
but it's. I think.
I'm following your point, and I'm sure this lady is as well.
Yeah. Is there any course of action going to happen? Do you think?
I'm sure this will be reviewed.
We will just make
I think it's an idea
I
because.
think you make a point and we are going to.
I'm sure if I asked your name, you're not going to give it to me then.
Am I EA?
Sorry?
EA.
EA?
EA. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like an Irish name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if I can help, then I'll go back through the barrier because there is a gap of so much like for the barrier.
Could you make your way?
I could do.
Go that way.
I could do. There's a barrier here as well.
Thank you ever so much.
There's a barrier here, isn't there?
Just walk round that way, past the...
You want me to go all the way round?
I'll follow you straight down.
I know, come on, buddy. I don't want to hold you up. If you've got things to
I've
be
got things to
getting
do.
on with,
I've
listen, fella. I mean, like,
I know.
the lady here. I mean, is not. You know. I mean, have you had family leaving from here?
Of course.
You know, it's not. I mean, look at these signs here.
I understand. I know where you're coming from, and you're doing it as a duty of care. I get your point.
Yeah. But I think maybe you should be a bit higher up in this airport because you've got common sense, and that's really. I mean, that lady's not really taken on board what I was trying to. What the point of why I'm here.
Yeah. She's a lady and sometimes.
So what's this fence? What's this fence for?
Well, this airport has changed in various ways over the years. I mean,
So what does the fence denote?
exactly.
The barrier. I'm just trying. What I'm trying to do is go to the very limit. So is this now main public now? Am I?
Nope, the public road is out there. This is still
So
airport
what does this fence? What does this fence denote here? Then?
Sorry.
The airport property's out here.
I've
Is
got to
it?
get back on my job.
Yes, absolutely. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. But
I know. I'm with you. I'm not. You know.
yeah, I
It's
just
gonna get worse.
right. So now I'm in public, am I?
You're now on the public road.
Right. So this is the public. This is
This is where it ends.
the airport limits.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you exactly to the meter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is
People walk
what.
their dogs around here, so that's okay.
That's right. And I've seen people filming, you know, like plane spotters, stuff like that. I am quite interested in the planes, you know, like I've been filming the planes taking off and everything else right down the end there. But it's definitely worth. And those two windows down the end there, they're open. You've got the office that's inside the yard, that's open. You've got containers over there. I don't know what's in it, but I can see they're open,
I could
unlocked.
discuss with you at length of what,
Yeah.
but then I would.
Maybe just let the lady know.
I will pass
And-
on your concerns, please.
Yeah, please.
Thank you ever so much.
Okay, thank you
You
very
have a good
much.
evening.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting
And
you.
of course, he's gone back in. He's a fuel operative. Security's not his job. She hasn't got a clue. Her only focus was about the filming and permits or whatever else he needed for filming. And the airport remains insecure. This was my point the first time I went there. It's the point this time. And it's going to be the point tomorrow because that's when I come back.
Came here yesterday and was very concerned at what I found. because I just found it to be very, very insecure. Now, it was a bit later yesterday. Today is a bit earlier. It is all Southend Airport, London Southend Airport. So I've come back because I wish to publish yesterday's content. However, if I were to do so without giving them a proper chance as to what, to respond or make the necessary adjustments, it could leave the site insecure. So I'm being fair as I can, but we are going to try and do a silent audit if possible. I have tried to do these silent audits in the past, and it's not as easy as it may seem. I wonder if they got told yesterday, because I don't really want to go all the way down there. There are people down there today, so let's get down there and pick it up. Okay, change of plan. There appears to be some sort of children's club going on up there, so now is not the time to do it up there. We will go and check out the main terminal, and they will get the silent treatment.
Because on a few of the videos, they're saying that he's trembling or shaking. Fair play and respect for the entertainment. I found it extremely entertaining. It also makes great points. Look at this bloke. First thing he says in public is, "Why are you filming?" And then he starts filming. And then he says, "Why are you covering your face?" Excuse me, have you looked in the mirror, mate? Got your face and head covered. What?
I would recommend it on TikTok, because they're only sort of short videos. Oh, it's only raining, isn't it, as well? Let me know.
Can I help you? You can't tell.
before you forget it. Sort of focus in the back of the vehicle. Vents, are they? Yeah, this is in relation to yesterday's visit. And, but, you know, they're not sort of taking me seriously because they haven't even reported what happened yesterday. And that was that came over here basically, and the security is just not good enough. My sister caught this caught a plane from this airport so long ago, and with that said, I wouldn't. I don't like flying anyway, but I wouldn't from here because it's not secure, is it? Somebody with a face mask can walk around for an hour, go into the property. It's not secure, is it? Simple as that. Simple as. Where's she going? You know, you've got someone standing here who's moody as hell. It's, you know, just to give you a context on what we're looking at here. Now, if I saw someone like, if I saw someone like that just hanging around, full stop, I'd probably ask them. It shouldn't be allowed. It should not be allowed. There should be a law against that. I'm allowed to walk down the high street like this. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Nice camper van, isn't it? It's got his like moped at the back. You know, if this audit were to develop, then there's going to be a silent and then a vocal. I haven't really got time for this today. The camera's not even following me even now. So let's go and put them out their misery, shall we? Let's go and put them out their misery. But even now it's not even looking at it. It's ridiculous. Oh, it did move there, look. Looking around for me. Let's go and put this one. Actually, there's one in the distance there. Do you want to know what I'm doing? Do you want to know what I'm doing? Okay. I came here last night.
Yep.
And when, you know, I don't think they were taking me seriously, right? Let's get this bloody thing off. I'm boiling. They weren't taking me seriously, right? I came in 8 o'clock, right? I walked all the way down to the end there, yeah? Walked around the yard. You know the fence panel? They've taken that fence panel out where
the garden's on the left.
Yeah, it's all part. It's all part of the airport property, right? Well, it is because I asked them yesterday, and that's what I'm saying. I haven't even reported it to you.
Not the fence, not garden fences. Well, you're talking about the actual fence line that runs along
Just the whole.
the grass. Because we can't tell people to make a new fence, can we?
So it's a public road.
That's people's gardens. That'll be
Yeah, I know. Some of the gardens, but that's a private thing, isn't it? That's for the individual.
That is, yeah.
So I mean, I could have a word with them, I suppose. But look, right, the reason I'm here, my sister travelled from this airport like it's Christmas time, yeah, Switzerland, right? And it's not secure here, is it?
Why
You,
not?
well, because you didn't know who I was. So I had my face covered. I looked really dodgy and everything else, didn't I? Right? And look at the concern. Sorry, mate. Sorry, right? Look at the concern it's caused, right? Now I could have been anyone, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Now, luckily, I'm a local. I do these sort of
But I know
videos.
who you are, because we met before.
Really?
Yeah.
When was that?
Outside the terminal.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, I do remember.
I
That's yeah.
recognise you anyway.
There you go. Right now, right? I didn't know that this is all part of the airport. I don't know what the dynamic is. I'm not even bothering to ask, really. But I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I've come here yesterday. I've taken a video, right? I've gone. No, I did. Yeah, publicly accessible. You know what publicly accessible is, right? No sign, no gate, no fence. Why is there no sign? Why is there no sign?
Because there's access to all the other companies.
So it's a pub. So it is a public road.
I believe it is.
That's what I was thinking, because when the chap said to me, like, leave, I was thinking, well, how come there's yellow lines there? I mean, it doesn't necessarily make it public, but absolutely boiling to take this down. So it is a public road. I didn't even know this road was here. You know, I've lived here my whole life. I didn't know this was here. Went down there 8 o'clock yesterday. They'd left, right at the end, the flying club. Yeah. They'd left the outside window open and the internal window open. And those windows open up to about, I don't know, I probably, if at squeeze I could probably get through. Me and you could probably get through. Yeah. But somebody small, is that the fellow from the mechanics?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah then. Yeah, look. Yeah, everything's all right. Yeah, you can stand down. Who's he? Oh. See what I mean? We're all getting suspicious now, aren't we? Look, I want somebody to first of all, to relay to those people they left the window. I want to publish this video, right? If I publish this video and it's going to show them with windows open and then they go and get burgled or something, then I don't want to be no part of it. So to come in to get your attention today, right? Attention seeking, it's not a crime. I wasn't trying to wind you up. That's why I've come over to speak to you, right? But it's not secure here, is it? If I was willing to jump over a fence or whatever, then like people are, there are people who are coming into this country, they're here to hurt us, they're whatever else. There was an aeroplane, right? I don't know what the rules are. Who's this? But I could have jumped over that fence, popped something on board, jumped back over the fence. Nobody would have known the distance. The only person that was here.
That's why we have cameras everywhere.
Well, that's the other
do
thing.
have patrols that go out. Obviously, we've seen
It's all right.
today.
It's all right. The camera here, like when I went out the block. Hello, stand down. Who's that? Good answer. And the camera didn't follow me.
That's not to say we're not following you elsewhere.
Yeah, well, on the other camera. Well, I hope so, because
I can't tell you things, but security.
There you go. Good. That's a good answer. Very intelligent answer. But I'd like you to go down and have a word with those people to shut the windows. There's a window, the long building.
At the very end. So
there's 2 or even 3 sort of small.
The square one on the right hand side.
No, it's the long one at the end, right? That they've got a window open on the front, and inside it's like a porch.
Yeah.
Then the top window's open or ajar. And then I think the other building, I think it's the side window. Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't even think there's the fence is broken or something. Somebody can squeeze through there. It would be It would be an idea to speak to the.
I can escalate that.
Yeah, to speak to the residents.
If there's concerns of people that have seen it, then we'll escalate it.
I've come here yesterday. They've not really taken it seriously. I mean, it's not really when the security came over, right? Do you know what? And because I've spoken to you before. Yeah. The first thing you said, the very first thing you said to me is private property. Can you leave? Right. Then even when it's not private property, that could be it's at least worth trying, isn't it? Yeah, right. She come out, right, and guess what? The first thing she says, "You're not allowed to record. You need."
Yes,
Bit.
Can you turn your camera off?
Can I? Yes. I sort of press a button there and it turns off. Yeah, stops recording.
Why are you pointing it at me?
Under what law? Under what law? Under what law?
I'm not going to get into a conversation with you because quite clearly you're irate. You need to leave.
I'm not irate at all.
Yes, it's her again, which goes to show that the airport haven't addressed what happened last time. I should point out that this lady and a mechanic from round the corner are the ones responsible for making a report to the police that I had explosive devices, something which I successfully sued the police for. So because she doesn't know how to do her job and hasn't been trained, it's causing the police problems as well. More importantly, it is the reason why security at that airport is an absolute joke. They've learned nothing, and I don't think this woman can.
I'm recording.
Sorry?
I'm recording, that's right.
Okay, so that's
See what I mean?
my
See what I mean?
and that of my staff.
Yeah, your
You
privacy
need to
what?
turn the camera.
Who are you?
We're going to
Who
call
are
the
you?
police. I don't need to tell you who I am. You're on our private property.
Yeah. Am
You
I?
need to turn
Public
the
road,
camera
yeah?
off,
Public
and you
road,
need to
yeah?
leave.
It's a public road.
And you need to leave.
I've had one of your staff confirmed that it's
Okay,
private to
confirmed.
pub.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay.
Said I believe.
I believe, yeah, I
What
believe
it
as well.
is, You're welcome to get back in the vehicle. It is an invasion of your privacy as well if he's filming. So you're welcome to get back in. If you're going to engage, just let the police deal with it when they get here. Right?
Where does it say private
They've been called
property?
away, yeah.
Where does it say private property?
You are invading our property by
Where
filming
does it
us or
say
waving your
private
camera at me.
property? Do you
Within
understand what I'm saying, yeah? Where does it say private
So
property?
I don't have to talk
I've
to
walked
you.
along the pathway. There's yellow lines on this road.
If we
There's
just take the
there's
vehicle,
children.
you guys
There's
come away from me and take the vehicle away.
Yeah,
And
because she knows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Just jump back in the car.
There's children down there, a children's club, and they're like being looked after by idiots like you, and that's why they're not safe. That gentleman there should be where whatever you are. What are you?
I really don't think you should be calling people idiots.
I've already got your ID now.
Okay, can you stop invading my privacy? You're also not allowed to film my ID.
Right, under section 33.
It's all about her, isn't it? She doesn't care about our security. She doesn't care about the security of our loved ones. She doesn't care about the security of those children down the
Of the
road.
Criminal Justice Act 1972, you don't have any right of privacy in public.
So honestly, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit in my car as well. Just
Yeah, just if you lose an argument, that's right. Just stop speaking, isn't it?
That's
What
exactly
what
what's happening,
what right have you got to tell me to privacy in public? This is a public road. This is a public road. Right, there you go. YC71 XBL. You're gonna make yourself look such a fool. Why don't you try and rectify the situation before? No, you've got ego, yeah, ego. There's children down there being looked after by idiots like this. You are an idiot, madam. So now they're going to sit up and listen to me. So it has worked, hasn't it? It did work. What an idiot. I mean, that's really irritating, isn't it? She's dangerous. This lady here is dangerous. There's children down there that need protecting. They're being protected by someone like this just because she's got an ego. Where does it say private property? It's not private, it's public. I came here last night, I raised this with you, you dismissed me. Now she's calling the police, so like this is going to escalate it, yes. That's what needs to be done. That's right, you turn away as well. I ask her where does it say private property, and she can't answer. If you want to film me, look, she's on the phone, she's like flapping. She's flapping. So let's have a wait, shall we? Look, there's the police in this car, look. Good. I'd rather do this than have my sister be in danger, or those children. Can I have 2 minutes? Listen, this is like, I came here last night.
Yeah.
There's children's clubs down there today.
What is that? I'm going to put my body worn on to record. Yeah. You're aware of that, aren't you? So yeah.
But you know, there's children's clubs down there tonight, so I haven't gone down there. I've like, you know, you've got to have a sort of like a duty of care. I mean, I can feel, as far as I'm aware, this is a public road.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So this lady's just come over and said that it's private.
Okay.
And that I should leave. And I've said to her, "Where's the public what does it say? Private
property." If I pull over and stand out so it doesn't look like I've been rude and sitting in my car?
Yeah. Take your ID, please.
Yeah, PC Riley, 81063.
Thank you very much. And you come out Southend, yeah, right? Is that right?
I'm from Castle Point in Rochford.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Castle Point, Rochford.
Really?
Oh, at London Road?
Kiln Road.
Don't know where that is. I'll probably come and visit now. no, right. This is why. My sister travelled from here this Christmas time, right?
Okay.
I came here last night. I walked down this road thinking, I didn't know there was a road going down the back there.
Yeah.
I went all the way down to the end, right? There's a flying club at the end, right? And the Vulcan bomber, the thing. And 2 of the windows are open down there.
Yeah.
The external and the internal window.
Yeah.
Now, I've made a video.
Yeah.
I want to publish the video.
Okay.
I don't want to leave this person, if I publish the video, somebody sees that the windows are open, there's going to be problems, isn't it? Some of the residents' fencing is down.
Yeah.
They need to be advised if they're elderly or whatever. I don't know what the dynamic is there. But and there's another window, another building right down the very end, the side panel window. It's only it's like one of these windows, but it's longer. I reckon I could, me or you could probably just about squeeze through. But
okay, yeah, I understand your concern you're making. Yeah.
Right. So if I want to publish the video, I can't publish the video unless I feel that it's safe. I've come here today to sort of enlighten them about that, right? Yeah. About what happened yesterday, because I spoke to the security yesterday, and as you know, I was on private property at the time. The first thing you should say, and this is what the security should be told this, like over and over and over. The first thing that you say to an intruder that you don't want on your property is, "Can you leave?" Because then they have to, and if they don't, then it's aggravated.
And it's then, and only then, that these security people should be calling our police that we pay for.
Then it's a problem, right? It's not. The first thing she says to me is like, this lady as well over here. My privacy, you've got to turn that off. We're going to call the police. It's a false report. I mean, I'm not saying she's knowingly made it. I'm saying that it's ignorance that she's called you here.
Okay.
Wasting your time. You've probably got better things to do. So have I. We've both got better things to do.
Yeah.
I just want this situation redressed. I mean, look, it's not secure, is it here? The cameras weren't even following me. They're following me now, but they weren't following me before. And my sister travelled from here. I wouldn't travel from here.
Okay.
Would you?
I've travelled from here.
Right. There was a plane. Round on the other side, there was a plane. Its engines were running yesterday. The door was open. I couldn't see anyone in the pilot's seat.
Okay.
If I was there's people coming into the country, stuff like that, who wish us harm. There's nothing that could have stopped me jumping over the fence, popping something on the plane, getting back off again.
Probably not, but the minute you go over the fence, you're going to be committing one of the bylaws of Southend Airport,
absolutely,
which could be arrestable for yourself.
That's
right.
Like that. So someone like myself isn't going to do that, but somebody who we don't know who they are, or someone who's determined to cause us harm, it needs tightening up, don't you think? I mean, from what I've told you, don't you think so?
From what you've said, if you've seen that there's security breaches, then I'll have a discussion with them after we've discussed our discussion, and speak to them about what concerns that you're raising, and whether they take it on board or not. It's down to them at the end of the day. Okay, we don't control the airport, but we support them in their means and ways. Essentially, so they've called us down here. The concern that we've got, obviously, we've got Just Stop Oil and the groups like that are committing offences around various airports. So we're not just saying just this airport, but various others. So as soon as we get call of a person, because the call that came through to us was that you were potentially allegedly opening gates, opening containers and stuff like that. As soon as we get call of a person, because the call that came through to us was that you were potentially allegedly opening gates, opening containers and stuff like that. So obviously we've got a concern with that as well. Okay, I know who you are, I know what you do. Okay, I'm aware of your channel and all that kind of stuff and everything. What I will do personally for you is to save you getting any more not aggregating factors, I'll go down there and I'll deal with the matters that you've raised to me.
Thank you.
And if I'm able to speak to some of the residents about their fencing, I'll make them aware. Again, down to them to do with that. It's on their property. It's down for them to repair it, etc. and stuff.
Brilliant.
But I will raise some concerns on down there. I'll go down to the Vulcan Club as well, make them aware of what you've seen as well.
Yep.
Make them aware it's a potential security breach, etc. stuff.
They've
like
taken a panel of fencing out.
Okay.
And you know, just for a post or whatever, just a couple of hinges on there, and then you've got a gate. I mean, at least it seems. But as it stands, it's publicly accessible. I could just walk in there. I was walking all around the thing. All the cameras were there. No one's monitoring the cameras.
So what I'll do, just to clarify everything, because as far as I'm aware, like you say, there's public access down there because of the clubs down there.
Yeah.
However, I'm not sure whether it still falls technically on Southend's grounds. Okay, so I want to just clarify that. Okay, and
it's publicly accessible, don't it?
Even though it's public accessible, even if it's owned by Southend Airport, it falls under their jurisdiction, and the bylaws will stand for that as well.
Yeah.
So even though there is a public right of way and public access, the laws will still fall in place, and they will have the accountability to remove you if necessary.
Yes, absolutely.
What I will try and do though is I'll try and clarify that. Okay, so it's a bit more, you know, we know where we stand.
It's under the bylaws of the 2007. I think I can't remember the exact code, but I've looked at the fence. It's the fence line, the boundary line is. You know, I haven't breached that, and I wouldn't go through that. It's very secure. That's secure.
Yeah.
But it's still, if somebody was determined, they could easily hop over it.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I understand the concerns you're raising. Like I say, we don't control the security here, but I can raise it to them and make them aware of it. And what they do with it is what they please. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's all right with you, what I'll do is I'll go and speak to them because they probably want to speak to me
I'll
as well while I'm here.
I'll go. If I'm going to get the situation addressed, there's three things. Then there's the windows open.
Yeah.
There's the the green fence here runs all the way round, and then as you get about halfway down or so, there's a panel taken out, and that's publicly accessible.
Okay.
So there's that. That's where the kids are now.
Right. Okay.
So
what I'll do is I'll go down there. Yeah. Okay, and I'll see who I can speak to, make them aware of it.
And then the residents. I mean, the residents, it's down to them, isn't it? But
what's your plan for the rest of the evening then? Are you going or?
I'll go now. You know, I think you'll come over really well in the video, and that will be. I'll be happy. You'll be happy, and we can all move on with life.
Yeah,
but you might want to have a word with the lady.
Have a chat with him. Like I said, I'll raise concerns that you've raised.
It's the lady because she came out, and the first thing she says is, "I don't my privacy filming."
Yeah.
That's no.
There's
no
public place.
Even in private, it's like there's no jurisdiction on whether or not I can film or not.
Okay. And what I can do, like I say, I'll look back and clarify where the grounds ends for public area and Southend Airport area. Because
I can tell you now,
even though it's got the public road, it might be technically this road still under Southend grounds or airport grounds.
In which case, there needs to be a sign to go up. Even to say a restricted area. Why it should be restricted, shouldn't it? This is an airport, for goodness sakes, isn't it?
Like I say, I'll raise the concerns that you're raising with them, or whether they take it on board or not, it's down to them at the end of the day. Okay, but I'll do my bit. You've raised it to me, I'll raise it to them. If they decide to act on it, that's you know.
Well, I hope they do.
Well done in
I really hope they do, because it's they've got someone else turning up now.
No, it's because I'm single crewed. We're all in single cars and stuff, so they're just floating by and stuff like that.
All right, all right. I'll toddle off. You need to say if somebody's on private property, can you leave?
No worries. All right then.
Thank you. Cheers, buddy. You should get a promotion. Sorry about that earlier, buddy. See you later. Yeah. See you later. Woo. With it. So there we go. London, hopefully this time they're going to sit up and listen to me, because yesterday they just dismissed me, and it wasn't very fair, the way they acted. So there we go. As far as I'm aware, this is a public road. There are children down there, so I didn't choose. I didn't film that. He was all right, and hopefully there won't be any more security issues at London Southend Airport.